Today we're going to talk about the power that comes from influence and persuasion in business and frankly in your life. Your ability to influence, persuade people is a critical component of your success. Honing your ability to persuade effectively can be one of your most important superpowers. Now, your ability to get people to take action or see your point of view, frankly, are going to dictate your success. Now, there's several scientifically proven strategies that enhance your ability to persuade that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. Now, I'm a member of several high-level masterminds because I believe in them so much. And I even put on a high-level mastermind of my own. It's called the Multifamily Boardroom. In one of the masterminds that I actually pay to belong to, I got the pleasure of spending some time with and learning from Dr. Robert Cialdini, an amazing man who wrote the mega bestseller books of Influence and his new one, Persuasion. Not persuasion, it's persuasion, what you do ahead of when you plan to persuade someone. Now, he's known publicly as the father of influence. Now, Dr. Cialdini outlines 6 principles in his book, Influence, that are proven to improve your ability to persuade people. The first principle that he speaks to is the power of reciprocity. Now, you've all walked through shopping centers where people are trying to put cream on your hands or have you test some new skincare product. And it's a natural human tendency to want to cooperate if someone gives us something or does something for us. We have a powerful need to give something back. In fact, the Hare Krishna movement is known for handing out those flowers before they ask for a donation in return. They're harnessing the power of reciprocity. Now, another power that Dr. Cialdini speaks to in his book is the power of social proof. People are much more inclined to purchase something or watch something or get involved in something that they know lots of other people have tried or experienced. This is how fashion trends explode. And phenomenons like Apple Computer's huge market share and success happen. Another power that Dr. Cialdini speaks to is around commitment and consistency. When people say yes to something preliminarily or early on in a dialogue, there's a need to keep our word, a need to save face, not appear wishy-washy. You know, if someone gets you to say yes to something smaller, ideally through a public declaration in front of other people, they're usually much more effective in getting commitments to larger things. Something else along those same lines is if you remind someone who might be hesitant to agree with you on a particular decision, and you remind them that they made a similar decision in the past, it can also influence them. Now, another power that he speaks to is the power of liking. People will regularly say yes to something requested by someone they care about or like. A great example of this is just this last Christmas. We spent the Christmas with my sister-in-law, and she had just become a rep for a new revolutionary in quotation marks, cleaning project. And at our Christmas dinner, she did a little presentation for all of us. And of course, we walked away $400 lighter when we left. Now, this is how companies like Avon and Tupperware have become such huge successes with their house parties. Now, another power in Cialdini's book is the power of authority. People respect those that are credible and perceived as experts in their fields. Sometimes this authority can be accomplished by writing a book, which many thought leaders use as a way to build that credibility. I wrote a book. I actually wrote it to add value, but it certainly has given me credibility as well. Now, another power that Dr. Cialdini describes is the law of scarcity. You see examples of this every time you watch a late-night shopping channel and they've got the number of units on the display in the screen. The power of competing for something. A scarce commodity is very motivating. You actually see this on Black Friday when people spend the night waiting to save a few dollars on a handful of super specials, or when you see a line outside of a nightclub, people waiting to get in. Now, another incredible resource around persuasion is Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, in it, he speaks to taking a genuine interest in someone and really listening to them, active listening, and allowing them to speak and driving the conversation with questions. Also smiling a lot and remembering their names and speaking their name. All of these things make people feel important and enhances your ability to influence and persuade them. Additionally, even seemingly silly things like the color pink are actually very powerful and affect how we think and behave subconsciously. Schools that have painted their walls pink found that the students are calmer, they're more actively engaged, and they've used pink in prisons. They've proven that it can diminish anger in prisoners. Now, if you're making a presentation, another proven methodology was created by a man named Alan Monroe. The framework is called Monroe's Motivated Sequence. Now, it consists of 5 steps. The first one was to capture people's attention with a hook of some sort, for example, a statistic or a story. Then next, you establish the need. You help your audience realize that there's a problem that they need to address. and that they should care about it. The third step is to tell them how you can help them satisfy that need with that issue that needs their attention. And then the next step is to help them visualize the results. Once that need is satisfied, you future pace them to see the benefits of your solution or your proposal, and then even have them negatively visualize what happens if they don't take action. Then the last step is asking them to take action, clearly defining the action that you want them to take. Now, please know that any of these tools I just outlined can be used for good with integrity. They can also be used with a lack of integrity. And I'm sure you know how I feel you should use them. And when you approach life from a true place of caring for other people and adding value to them, using these tools to help them help themselves is the right thing. And it's a very powerful way to achieve your desired results. I'm Rod Khleif, wishing you incredible passion and massive success in your business and in your life.